Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about I took a chance because it was pizza. DoorDash driver takes tipless Little Caesars order. It's the last time he will. Yes, one of the primary reasons of no tip, no trip is realizing that there is no tip after you deliver the order. It is only in the app where you could truly trust that there will be a tip coming your way. Not cash after, not they'll add more to the tip after on the card. If they do, great. If not, you got paid exactly what you accepted. Only what is available prior to you accepting the order is what will actually be there. And this driver has just learned that himself. So with that said, I want to go over everything this article is saying, how it actually is for DoorDash, UberEats, and Grubhub customers and drivers and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. A trending TikTok clip shows a DoorDash driver taking on a tipless Little Caesars delivery order only to end up regretting it. As with every no-tip order. And I bet he also got a 1-star rating with no explanation on why. In a recent clip that amassed over 35,000 views, a delivery driver who posts under the handle Austinsidehustle shared how much the gamble of accepting the tipless Little Caesars order in the hope of a cash tip left him empty-handed. I'm gonna leave his TikTok as well as his profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. But seriously, that's what you should expect. The customer's not gonna hand you cash after. The customer's not gonna add more to the app after. It's not like they will never do it. It's just, it happens so rarely, it's hardly worth pursuing. And if it does happen, it's usually when you weren't expecting it in the first place. Like an order that actually had a tip prior. Those who tip after also have tipped before.
Alright, I'm taking a chance on this order. It was $2.50. I'm taking a chance thinking I'm gonna get a tip.
With optimism and trepidation, the driver takes on the tipless delivery order, placing his faith in the unwritten code of tipping.
Took a chance because it was pizza. True respect, everybody tips the pizza delivery boy.
Yeah, maybe that's how it was once upon a time, but that's not how it is today. Today, it's no tip, no trip. Not no tip, expect a cash tip after. Not no tip, rely on expired methodologies that don't apply to everybody anymore. Not no tip, expect them to add more tip to the app after. No tip, no trip. It's that simple. Not only is he left tipless for his effort, but he was also met with other challenges while trying to deliver the Little Caesars order. As the driver tells viewers, his customer left specific instructions to call the house for a prompt door greeting. But the TikToker says the phone number provided did not work. You see, that's the thing. That right there is actually part of it. They're gonna leave instructions that are so specific, make it seem like there's going to be a cash tip after to almost entice you not to unassign. Even though you didn't see those instructions before accepting, you'll look in the hamburger menu, see where it's going, and see that there is a prompt there. If you do choose to follow through with the order, that there will be a prompt door greeting and a potential tip after. In reality, that number may or may not work, and the customer is just trying to develop some sort of evidence to back up the claim that they didn't deliver the food or they gave you the wrong order or whatever, actually putting them in a position to get a refund and you to get a contract violation. They are risky to deal with. I'm not saying he did get a contract violation. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised. The customers that don't tip are also the ones who rate badly. In an attempt to complete the delivery, he takes the initiative and knocks on the door. The driver also documents his attempts to get the customer's attention with photos of him holding the Little Caesars pizza at the door. Let me guess, you turned on the timer and the 5 minutes ran out only for you to have to leave it at the door later. And then as you're driving away, that's when they come to the door. I thought so.
They also left me instructions to call the house so she would meet me at the door. I called. The phone doesn't work. And then I went up, knocked on the door. It's a handed customer, by the way. Knocked on the door, no answer. So I did my part. I took pictures and everything.
The delivery worker's story is the latest of similar cases documented at the Daily Dot, is a cautionary lesson for our fellow delivery drivers. There are so many people that not only do that just for the sake of trying to prove a point in the one order, but they'll do literal I accept only no tip orders, or I accept every single order. And you know what happens? They end up losing money on the mileage and the gas they put in because they're only working with those customers. Therefore, it is irresponsible to work with them in the first place.
Don't take no tip orders. They do not tip after, and they're scum people.
His tipless Little Caesars order is also a reminder to customers of the importance of valuing and respecting service industry workers. Bold of you to assume that a single TikTok is going to make people who don't respect service workers to actually start respecting service workers. Every single time, it's the same argument. It doesn't matter for what reason they're claiming makes sense. It's get a real job. That's a starter job. Tip is based on good service, not actually beforehand or whatever. I don't believe in tipping. They all say the same thing, and you would think that we can educate them and maybe they'll listen, but they don't want to listen. They may hear you, but they're never gonna listen. So it's better to just ignore them to begin with. It's why I'm not a fan of those PSA, no tip, no trip videos, because even if you're 100% right, and you are, don't get it twisted, you are 100% right, it doesn't change anything. Because the reality is, people may hear you, but they won't listen and apply. While tipping is a personal choice, stories like these reignite the debate over customers' ethical responsibilities when it comes to the use of various service platforms. The Little Caesars was a dead giveaway, joked one commenter. You know, honestly, I feel like he may have some kind of point there. Little Caesars is one of those places where people order a lot of food, but they won't tip, which is so weird to me. Another wrote, now we spreading the right message. No tip, no trip. Let's go. Exactly. No tip, no trip. Not no tip and hope for a cash tip after. Not no tip and hope that they're going to add something to the app. Not no tip and begrudgingly do it anyway. No tip, no trip. Period. Many users argued about the kind of service that qualifies for a tip. Tip is based on the quality of service, said one person. Do you tip a waitress before she brings out your food? It's not a comparable business model. A waitress doesn't have to put up the expense of potentially ending up getting stiffed. Yes, they can end up getting stiffed and be out $5 to the busboy or whoever happens to be working and who they have to tip out to based on the amount of sales that they produce. But at the same time, why should I put my gas up while you're choosing not to tip? That person's a W-2 employee. We're independent contractors. It's not the same game. The DoorDash driver replied, no matter what, I'm till a minimum of $5. If service is better than I expect, then I pay more, and it goes up depending on how much I spend. He expounded further. The customers that say they tip afterward think everyone does, and it's just not true. It's not only not true, it's factually proven. And it's always the littlest thing is the reason for them to justify why they shouldn't tip you, even if it has nothing to do with the driver himself. Therefore, it is not only irresponsible to work with these people, they're a genuine hazard to work with. Because that customer naturally, and I really do mean it, naturally happens to hate everybody. They're the reason your ratings go down. They're the reason you get a contract violation for something that absolutely doesn't make sense. Oh, the order never arrived. I just took the pictures of the order at your front door. The hell you mean? You're just trying to get a refund and causing wrongful deactivations to good drivers who are just trying to make a living. If they want their food so badly, they can get it themselves. They'll probably save them money anyway if they're going to be so cheap. Given how famously inexpensive the particular pizza brand is, one person made an interesting assumption. People order Little Caesars to have them deliver for a reason. They won't have enough money left over to tip anyone. So let me get this straight. Instead of you actually just making food on your own or choosing to order something from a restaurant in person, that's probably going to save you more money anyway. You're choosing to order on Doordash, UberEats, or Grubhub and not to tip your driver? What kind of stupid logic is that? That's just some backwards logic right there. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. I don't know how long this guy has been a driver, but what I find interesting so far, based on what is being said here, is that he is trying to prove a point that customers who choose not to tip before are not going to tip after. And he took a chance on an order because, hey, it was a pizza order. And he proved that the logic that was accurate once upon a time is no longer logic that applies now. Now, could Little Caesars have gotten this order directly and then reduced the tip to 0? Yes, that is 100% possible, but 99% of the time that is not the case. And it doesn't change the idea that you shouldn't be working with those customers anyway. I think this guy learned a lot as a DoorDash driver through experience, because that's what it takes. It takes experience to learn these things, not just some guy on the internet, because I feel like a lot of veteran drivers say these things and they're doing it with the right intentions, but some people really do need experience in order to learn them. All in all, just do yourself a favor. If you need to learn this stuff through experience, be a fast study, and if you don't, no tip, no trip under any circumstances. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!